And folks, welcome to Cleghorn, Iowa, here for MMCRU and Harris Lake Park. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center's presentation of MMC versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball. Almost ready to begin this broadcast here shortly. It looks like the field is prepared. Everything is re-chalked, and it looks like Harris Lake Park is about to go out and take a nice little infield here. So what we'll do is take a nice little commercial break, and we'll be back here with the start of your broadcast here in Cleghorn. Again, this is Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center's production of MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
At American Bank, we are ready to step up to the plate and hit one out of the park for you. We will be cheering you on along the way as you meet your financial goals. When we work together as a team, we can achieve success. As part of your financial team, we are your biggest fans and will cheer you on to victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assisted living options are available. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
The Fish family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
Recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of MMCRU Royal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast. Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
I chose NCC because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
The heavy equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field. Our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
Instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding easy breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
The key to clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU Sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 19 years, we are committed to agriculture and rural Iowa. If you need financing for your farm, home, or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. We understand that families and students are busy, so download our app and you can do your banking while you're on the go. Our staff in Marcus and Cleghorn are committed to building strong connections in their communities and look forward to serving you. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa. Member FDIC.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 20 years, our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm succeed and help young farmers get started. United Bank of Iowa has all the services you need for a busy family on the go, including mobile deposit, digital wallet, instant issue debit cards, and much more.
And welcome back here, folks, to Cleghorn, as both teams have now taken a proper infield, and a nice little meeting here at home plate from both of these head coaches. Harris Lake Park comes into this meeting 1-4, and head coached by Randy Nix. And MMCRU comes into this one 2-2, head coach, of course, by Kelly Tenniger. I'm Caleb Claycamp. Pleasure to be here. Beautiful day. Hardly any wind at all. Not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day for some softball here in Cleghorn. And while we're waiting for this little powwow at home plate to be broken up, we're going to send you very quickly to a commercial break, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups and the beginning of this softball game here in Cleghorn. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center's presentation of MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball. We'll be right back.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
At American Bank, we are ready to step up to the plate and hit one out of the park for you. We will be cheering you on along the way as you meet your financial goals. When we work together as a team, we can achieve success. As part of your financial team, we are your biggest fans and will cheer you on to victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royal softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
At Bavarian Meadows Senior Living in Remsen, residents enjoy a rewarding, independent retirement lifestyle full of opportunities to create new friendships and stay active and engaged. They offer delicious meals, housekeeping, laundry, medication management, enriching activities, and professional staff care while residing in their own apartment home, where independent and assisted living options are available. Also check with them about their career opportunities too. That's Bavarian Meadows in Remsen, with exceptional living opportunities and exceptional care.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
The Fish family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
At Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. Haul with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Meet Jordan Marks. From his butcher block to your table, Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus is a cut above for custom meat processing and retail meats. Following in his great-grandfather's footsteps, Jordan built the market from the ground up, processing beef, hogs, sheep, and deer. They're open Monday through Saturday. Stop in and follow them on Facebook for specials at Jordan's Meat Market in Marcus.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment, the difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO offer.
And welcome here, folks. We are ready to get the first inning of play underway. As coming up to bat first for Harris Lake Park, it's going to be number 1, the shortstop, and that's Sydney Rahe, the freshman, looking to get things started here. And on the mound for MMCRU is going to be Richardson, Isabel Richardson. So we'll see the first pitch here from Richardson to Rahe. First pitch is going to be high and just a bit outside, ball 1. Counts 1-0 now. The pitch, and just outside once more, 2-0. And Rahe looking to be a good leadoff for the Wolves. The pitch from Richardson swung, and that's going to be a nice little hard ground ball single. And that's going to be Rahe, a nice little single on a 2-0 count to left field, and that's going to put her on first base with nobody out. Now Hibma, the center fielder, number 5, coming up to bat with a runner on first, nobody out. The pitch from Richardson, runners going, throw down to second, and not in time. Throw was on target, but just in there with a stolen base is Rahe. Now a runner on second, nobody down, and already in the first inning, the Harris Lake Park Wolves threatening with a runner in scoring position. And Isabel Richardson with the pitch, and tried to poke a little bunt at it, but not able to do anything with it as she fouls that one back in Hibma. So counts now 1-1 after that foul ball. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch now from Richardson. And she's going to hit the batter. So that's going to send Hibma to first on a hit by pitch. And now the first 2 batters of this first inning are on first and second. And now coming up to bat, Brooke Nix, the pitcher. And she's quite tall here. We'll see if that translates to any power. And the pitch. She lays down a bunt, rather, right to Richardson. And nobody's at first, as both the first and third baseman charged, and the pitcher, so nobody was covering first. So that is going to be a single for Nix, and then that's going to be scored on the error.
Next up, number 8, Gracie Gunderson.
So a nice hit there and a first error of this game for MMCRU. So the score is now 1-0. Runners on first and third, no outs. Now this is Gunderson. She is the catcher now up to bat. First pitch is going to be high and outside for a ball 1. And then a swing and fouls it down the left field line. Counts now 1-1 on Gunderson. And runners are at first and third. Let me correct that on your scoreboard. So 1-1 count, no outs. And right up the middle, right back to Richardson. And she's going to throw it over to first, but that is going to score another run. So Harris Lake Park now leads 2-0. Gunderson's going to get the RBI. And that's going to be the first out as Hibma comes around to score. Nix is going to be standing at second base now. First pitch to Niemeyer is going to be low for a ball 1. Count now 1-0, no out. Top of the first, runner on second. And currently a 2-0 lead for the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves. And a high pop-up. And it's going to be Mike and Yude calling for it. She gets it easily, as that's going to be a pop out to the shortstop for the second out.
Number 2. This will bring up number 2, Kendall Niemeyer.
And now Kendall Niemeyer. She is now going to step into the batter's box on the right-hand side. First pitch is going to be up and away, ball number 1. And now Richardson delivers, and right back to her. She's going to field that one, toss it over to first. That's going to be out number 3. Richardson gets 2 of those outs herself that inning. And so it's going to be 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error and 1 left on base for the Harris Lake Park Wolves after the top of the first. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the first inning. And, of course, Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center present MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball.
Next Level Internet will speeds to a next-level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
And welcome back here, folks. Again, after that first inning, it was 2 runs off of 2 hits. 1 error from MMCRU and 1 runner left on base for the Wolves. So currently 2-0, and not too bad there for MMCRU really to start. I expect the pitcher for MMCRU to really settle in, Isabel Richardson. So currently 2-0, and we're going to now see the first 3 batters for MMCRU in Staub, Weiler, and Gravnish. And after putting up a solid 2 runs in that first inning, MMCRU Royals looking to answer here as the catcher going to try to start things off here, lead off for the Royals. And Nix with the pitch. And that's a quick one through there, but high for ball 1. Good eye there from Staub. And now the 1-0 pitch from Nix to Staub. In there, strike 1. Count now even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Nix to Staub. High, ball 2. Count now 2-1. Staub not yet offering at any of those first 3 pitches of the AB. The 2-1. Swung on, popped up here to the right side of the infield, and caught there by the first baseman. So that's going to be a pop out for the first out, and unfortunate there, but now it's going to be Cassie Weiler trying to start things off for the Royals now. The pitch, and in there, but a ball 1 going to be the call. So count now 1-0 with 1 down here in the bottom of the first, and down 2-0 are the Royals. Choked up high on the bat is Weiler. In there, strike 2. And, strike 1 rather, as the count's now 1-1. A 1-1 delivery from Nix is going to be just a bit high, now 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch from Nix. Swung on and foul tipped. So that's going to be a foul ball now, 2-2. Even with the count. And that's going to be a ball low. Now a full count with 1 out. As Cassie Weiler trying to get on base here to lead things off for the Royals after Staub popped out to first. And ball 4 is going to be high, so after popping out there to first base, Weiler's going to go down to first base on a walk there after a nice at-bat. And now Kaylee Gravnish, the first baseman, batting in the 3-hole. She squares around a bunt, but pulls back. Called strike 1. And Coach Tenniger relaying the 3-digit number to her offense here. Trying to get a good offensive scheme going. And rounding the bunt again is Gravnish. She tries again and offers at it, but no good there. So that's going to be 0-2. So Gravnish going to look to battle back down early in this at-bat. And we'll see what Nix is going to give her with the 0-2 pitch. Right down the middle, called strike 3. Gravnish is going to go down looking for the second out of this inning. Now coming up, the power hitter, third baseman, Chloe Olish, number 33. Let's see what Olish can do against Nix. First pitch, high. And advancing to second base is Weiler on the wild pitch. So now runner at second base, 2 down, and the count's 1-0 for Chloe Olish. And the pitch just high. Great vision there for Olish. She's staying patient there at bat with 2 down. And the 2-0 pitch swung on and missed by Olish. Now the count's 2-1. And now this ball is high, bouncing off the backstop and almost all the way back to the pitcher's circle. And that's going to be another wild pitch. So Weiler's going to advance now to third. Now runner on third. Count is 3-1 and 2 down here. And looks like Olish is going to see a good pitch. And it's going to be high. Ball 4. So now Olish is going to walk, and that's the second walk here of the inning. With 2 down, it's going to be Gracie Schrader up to bat now. Runners on first and third. And first pitch here from Nix is low. And Olish is going to take second. And Weiler is going to take home. So that is going to be a run for MMCRU, and Olish is going to advance to second base. Schrader, ready to receive the 1-0 pitch with 2 down in the inning. And swings. That is going to be faired on the first base line, and that's going to score a nice RBI. Great single there from Gracie Schrader. And that's an RBI single, tying up the ball game with 2 outs. Great 2-out hitting. And that was the first hit of the ball game for MMCRU. After a couple of walks in the inning, it's now even at 2-2 as the score, with 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Now Tia Tenniger up to bat, and she takes a healthy hack at the first pitch and misses. Strike 1. And now count is 0-1 with 2 down. Runner on first. And popped high and out of play. Tenniger now has 2 strikes. And now the 0-2 pitch from Nix. Tenniger swings, pops it up high in foul territory down the first base line. And it's going to be caught for the 3rd out. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So as it stands, that was 2 runs scored on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 MMCRU Royal left on base. This ball game is tied 2-2. We'll be right back after a short commercial break with the top of the 2nd inning. You are watching Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center's production of MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball. We'll be right back.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
And welcome back here, folks, to Cleghorn as we are now in the top of the second inning. And a great first inning by both teams, both putting up a cricket number. 2 runs in the first. A great kind of first strike from Harris Lake Park. Great response from MMCRU. So now in the top of the second inning, we'll get things started once more. Isabel Richardson from the circle. And up now to bat is Kruger. She sends one directly to Mike and Yude at shortstop. And first pitch, that's going to be a line out to the shortstop for the first out. So can't really get more efficient than that. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the second inning. Now Peyton Reverts going to come up here for Harris Lake Park with 1 down after Kruger lined out to Mike and Yude at shortstop. Swing popped up high. And that's going to be a foul ball, so strike 1. And folks, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Isabel Richardson looking to settle in here, and she has through these first 2 batters. That's 2 strikes, and that's going to be 1 out and a foul ball. So we'll see what she can do here as she winds and tosses in. And now another pop up, and that's going to be nicely caught there by the second baseman. And just like that, folks, Richardson allowing her defense to kind of help her out here, throwing strikes, putting balls in play, and it's working out. So now 2 down as now Lily Henderson, the designated player, comes in and she rockets one down the third base line, foul. Count's now going to be 0-1 on Henderson. Henderson is a designated player for the right fielder today, Rankin. Counts now 0-1. 2 down here. The pitch, just a tad high. Count now 1-1. And the pitch, swing, popped up again. And middle infield, Mike and Yude going to cross second base there and call off the second baseman. So that's going to be a line out and 2 pop outs there. Going to retire the side in order. And that's going to be no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base here in the top of the second here in Cleghorn. Current score 2-2. We'll take a short commercial break and be back here with the bottom of the second. The Royals looking to keep the bats hot.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 20 years, our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm succeed and help young farmers get started. United Bank of Iowa has all the services you need for a busy family on the go, including mobile deposit, digital wallet, instant issue debit cards, and much more. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC.
And folks, welcome back. After a solid first inning for Harris Lake Park, scoring 2 right off the bat, Isabel Anderson putting a nice pitching performance in for the Royals and threw up a 0 there in the top of the second defensively for the Royals. Now it's going to be Mike and Yude, the shortstop, and the senior going to be looking to start things off, and she is speedy. So looking to use her speed to get on base as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second inning. And she does round to bunts, but pulls it back, and that's going to be a ball low in the dirt. So count to start things, 1-0. And when Yude does get on the bases, she's dangerous as well. She rounds to bunt again. Let's see if she actually does it this time. And no, pulls it back at the last minute. Great discipline there. Second ball from Yude. And Nix now with the 2-0 pitch. Winds and deals. And right back up the middle. Mike and Ude, a nice little hit there for the MMCRU Royals. Nice quality at bat. Got up 2-0 in the count and then was waiting on her pitch. Got it. Set a nice single up the middle. And now that's going to be the second hit of the night for MMCRU. And a good little leadoff AB for Mike and Ude. Now the pitcher, Isabel Richardson. And she's going to round a bunt, but it's going to be a foul ball. And on that one, Ude was flying to second base. So we'll see if they try that one again with only one strike here. And it looks like they're going to. And she tries to get it down but can't once more. So that's going to be 2 foul balls on Richardson. So counts 0-2. And now the pitch from Nix to Richardson. 0-2 is up and high for ball 1. And Richardson not giving up so easily here. And the pitch now from Nix to Richardson. And that's going to be a ball number 2. So now 2-2 is the count with no outs. Runner on first here in the bottom of the second. Tie score 2-2. And the pitch now. And that's going to be low for a ball 3 now. Richardson really working this count full back from down 0-2. And now Nix, Brooke Nix, going to pitch. And called strike 3, swing and a miss. As Richardson's going to go down with a strikeout. That's the second strikeout of the game for Nix, and that's going to be the first out of this inning. So now Aaliyah Luck's going to be up to bat for MMCRU. She's going to round to bunt as well and gets it down but foul once more. Counts now 0-1. And Coach Kelly Teninger of MMCRU giving the 3-digit number to her offense once more. The pitch from Nix. In there, strike 1. Strike 2, rather. Counts 0-2. And the pitch from Nix. That's going to be low. Ude. Nice advance to second on a ball in the dirt. Smart base running from Mike and Ude. She saw that one in the dirt's going to pick up the stolen base. And puts herself into scoring position. Counts now 1-2. Excuse me. And one down here. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be 2 strikeouts this inning. And that's going to bring up the catcher for MMCRU, Brianna Stab. And taking the first pitch, it's going to be a called strike number 1. As Brianna really trying to get that run in from second, Mike and Ude. She can score as well. If anything gets past the infield here, Ude most likely will score and take the lead, will the Royals. Swing, good swing there. Just missed. As now down 0-2 is Staub with 2 down. And the pitch now from Nix. High. And that's going to be a ball 1. Now 1-2 the count. And the pitch from Nix. Swing popped foul back and out of play. Great job there by Staub to kind of stay alive. And now the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be a grounder. And past the pitcher, it looks like. And she does get there. And she's going to take second. And that was a great heads-up play by Staub. So it's going to be an infield single and then a stolen base to second. And Yude was going to be advanced to third on that. So now second, third. And 2 down. Now Cassie Weiler going to be up to bat. She's currently, and that's a strike 1 to Weiler. She's currently 0 for 0 with a walk today. And that's going to be called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be just low. So that's going to be a ball. Counts now 1-1, 2 down. Runners on second and third. Royals looking to get a little 2-out action going here. The pitch to Weiler. Just high. Counts now 2-1. Nix. And that's going to be a low pitch. Count is now 3-1. So interesting here. Great hitters count for a great hitter here in Weiler. The pitch. And that's going to be ball 4 low. And that's going to walk the bases loaded.
This will bring up number 5, Kaylee Gravenish.
And now it's going to be the 3-hole hitter, first baseman Kaylee Gravenish, with great opportunity with the bases loaded. And first pitch is going to be low for a ball 1 in the dirt. And Gravenish's first at bat in the first inning, she had a strikeout looking. Second pitch, high, ball 2. Counts 2-0 with 2 down. Scores 2-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. And looking to get some runs here are the Royals. The pitch. And just high. And that's going to be ball number 3. So 3-0. Most likely at this level we're not going to see a swing here. And especially when a walk is going to score a run just as well as a hit would. The pitch. No swing, called strike 1 right down the middle. Counts now 3-1. Fantastic hitters count for the 3-hole hitter. And ball 4 just high. And that is going to score a run for MMCRU, walk in a run rather, as Micah Nude's going to walk across the plate. And all runners advance, keeping the bases loaded. Now it's Chloe Alish with the bases loaded and 2 down. First pitch going to be called strike 1. And 0-1 pitch, swung on, missed. Counts now 0-2 to Alish. And that's a swing and a miss. So that is going to be strike number 3 on Alish. So that's going to be the third strikeout of the inning for Nix, but not before some damage is done. 1 run scored on 2 hits, no errors, 3 runners left on base there for MMCRU in the bottom of the second. Stay tuned, folks. Coming up next, we'll have your top of the third inning action here on Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center's presentation of MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 19 years, we are committed to agriculture and rural Iowa. If you need financing for your farm, home, or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. We understand that families and students are busy, so download our app and you can do your banking while you're on the go. Our staff in Marcus and Cleghorn are committed to building strong connections in their communities and look forward to serving you. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here, folks, as we're already at the top of the third inning underway. And it's going to be the shortstop, number 1, Sydney Rahe. Her first at bat, she had a single and ended up coming around to score. Was one of those 2 runs that crossed the plate for Harris Lake Park in that first inning. First pitch is going to be a screamer to shortstop. Olish knocked it down, but the speed of Rahe not going to be possible for Olish really to get her at all. So it's going to be another hit for Harris Lake Park, and the leadoff runner is going to be on first base with Hibma up to bat now. She got hit by the pitch and also came around to score in that first inning. And a swing, and it's to right field over her head. And now we've got runners on second and third after the double. And that was the 4th hit of the game as Hibma sent that one out into right field pretty far, over the head of the right fielder. And now the pitcher, Nick's going to be up with 2 runners in scoring position, no outs. Swing popped up, catcher's got it, and that's going to be first out of the game.
There's a pop out to the catcher for out number 1. This will bring up number 8, Gracie Gunderson.
And that was a good result there on that at-bat. Now Gracie Gunderson going to go up to bat. Her first inning, she grounded out to the pitcher. First pitch is in there, called strike 1. Counts now 0-1 with 1 down. And now Richardson, the pitch, just high. Count now 1-1. Richardson with runners on second and third now. Count 1-1 with 1 down. Trying to get Gracie Gunderson here. The pitch to Gunderson low, and it gets away from the catcher. And that's going to be a run scored there on a wild pitch. Or pass ball, rather. And runner going to advance to third. So score now back even. 3-3. Count now 2-1 to Gunderson. And a runner on third. So a good opportunity still here. Gunderson rips one past Ute at shortstop into left field. And a solid rip from Gunderson just like that. And she gets an RBI single. Score is now 4-3. And that's the 5th hit of the game now for Harris Lake Park. And that first one's going to be a dead ball foul. So 0-1 is the count. This is Gilmore up to bat now. Her first at bat, she popped out to Ute at shortstop. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now it's going to be an 0-2 count with 1 down to Gilmore. And the pitch, swing, and right to Ute. Gets her glove down and over to second. So they're going to get 1. As Gunderson's going to be cut down at second base on a 6-4 putout. And Gilmore is going to reach on a fielder's choice. So now 2 down. And now runners still at first base. As Kendall Niemeyer. Swing, fouled off to the right field side. Going to start this at bat 0-1 for Niemeyer. And now the 0-1 pitch from Richardson. Now into Niemeyer. and thought about a back pick. Count is now 1-1. Pops up. Catcher's going to have a chance, and she gets that one to end this inning. So her second pop-up of the inning that she caught there. As that's going to do it. So it's going to be 2 runs scored on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for Harris Lake Park there in the top of the 3rd. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back here with the bottom of the 3rd coming up here shortly.
To clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
And welcome back here, folks.
Leading up for the Royals, number 14, Gracie
As it's now the bottom of the 3rd, leading off for the MMCRU Royals, going to be the second baseman, number 14, Gracie Schrader. And her first at bat, she is currently 1 for 1 with a nice little single. And now to the second baseman, and fielded nicely by the second baseman. So that's going to be a 4-3 putout for the first out. And now Tia Tenneger going to be up to bat. She popped foul to the first baseman in the first inning. And now with 1 down, nobody on, and MMCRU down by 1 run. And it's going to be a high pitch, ball number 1. Now Tenneger receives the 1-0 pitch, swing on, and that's going to be foul ball. Count's now going to be 1-1. One count, 1 down. Down by 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tia Tenneger is going to round a bunt, and that's going to be strike number 2. And swing and foul ball. Counts now stays at 1-2. Nix with the pitch to Tenneger. High. And that's ball number 2. And Tenneger is going to pop it up. Danger. And that's going to be another single for the Royals. And Tenneger is going to get a good 1-out hit. And is going to find herself over there at first base. Now up to bat is going to be Micah Nude. She's currently 1 for 1 with a single and came around to score in the 2nd inning. As Ude's going to step into the left-handed batter's box here. The pitch. And going to second base. And that's going to be a nice stolen base there from Tenneger. And it's going to be a 1-0 count. And now switching into the Right-handed batter box is Yude. And another ball high, counts 2-0. And Yude's going to get it down right in front of the plate, and no chance. And she's going to pick up another single. And Tenniger is going to advance to third. Now runner at first and third with one down. Now Isabel Richardson, she struck out swinging her first at bat in the second inning. So that's 2 hits so far for the Royals in this inning. And Richardson tries to put it down again, but it's going to go foul, so strike number 1. And pulling back and coming to the plate. She gets down and safe. And Mike and Yude going to advance to second base on the wild pitch, and scoring that one is Tenniger on the wild pitch. And count is now 1-1 on Richardson. Runner at second base, and now a tie game at 4 apiece. Now Isabel Richardson in the backs. She squares to bunt, but then pulls back at the last moment, so counts 2-1. And the pitch now from Nix. And that's going to be through the legs of the catcher. So Yude's going to advance to third base on the pass ball. And count is now 3-1 on Richardson. So a great hitter's count with one down and a runner in scoring position. So the go-ahead runner, in fact, is Mike and Yude at third base. Isabel Richardson looking to do her part here on offense. The pitch from Nix to Richardson. And that's a strike. So that brings even at 3-2. And full count. And the full count pitch. Ball's going to be high. And Richardson's going to walk to first base. And now the 9-hole hitter, Aaliyah Lux, going to step in for the second time. Her first at-bat in the second inning, she struck out swinging. And so now going to get another opportunity with runners at first and third. And she bunts, puts one down, and it's a fantastic bunt. And now there's runners everywhere as Aaliyah Lux puts down a fantastic bunt single. And now a great offensive inning for MMCRU, as that is the third hit of this inning so far and 6th of this game. And now bases loaded for Brianna Staub, the leadoff hitter. And a dangerous, dangerous spot Harris Lake Park is in right now against the Royals, looking to do some damage here in the bottom of the third inning. The 1-0 pitch, and called strike one to Staub. And Staub currently 1 for 2 with a single, and that ball is low in the dirt, but a good block there behind the plate. And that's more than likely going to save a run scored, as counts now 2-1. And the pitch from Nix. Ball low in the dirt. That is ball number 3. 3-1 count. This is a good count to hit. She's going to get a good pitch here. And Nix delivers. And that's going to be ball number 4.
Brianna will take a bases loaded walk. This will bring up number 11, Cassie Weiler.
And so a bases loaded walk is going to put MMCRU up by 1 run. 5-4 is your current score, and 1 out left. And a mound visit. We're going to take a short commercial break and be back here in just a moment.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
Called strike 1. And up to bat, Cassie Weiler. She has 2 walks so far today. And a ball just high. And the pitch now from Nix. And that's low and in the dirt. And counts now 2-1 with 1 down. Bases loaded for Weiler. And a 1-run lead for the Royals. The pitch. Low in the dirt. Counts now 3-1. The pitch. Right down the middle. Now a full count to Weiler. Full count. Bases loaded. 1 down. And the pitch from Nix. Full count to Weiler. Ball 4. That's going to be the 3rd walk of this inning. Along with 3 hits and 3 walks. That's where... Oh, and a nice hit from Gravnish at first base. And Gravnish is going to be credited with an RBI.
Hits into a fielder's choice RBI. This will bring up number 33, Chloe Yalish.
And that's going to be now 2 down. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. And now 7-4 is the score. And Chloe Yalish now up to bat. First pitch swung on, foul tip, strike 1. And now the pitch from Nix to Alish. 0-1 count. Called strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch to Alish. Swing and a miss. Called strike 3. And that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So, after a fantastic inning, it was 4 runs on 3 hits. Going to be 2 runners left on base and no errors for the MMCRU Royals here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the top of the 4th coming up next.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
The 4th for the Wolves, number 9, Marissa Kruger.
And now welcome back, folks. We are here at the top of the fourth inning. And the first strike from Isabel Richardson. First pitch, rather, going to be a strike one on a swing and a miss from the batter, Kruger. And second pitch is going to be strike two after a swing and a miss from Kruger. Kruger's first at bat in the second inning. She lined out to Mike and Yude at shortstop. So had some good contact just right at someone. So looking for some redemption here is Kruger at the 7-hole spot. The pitch, swing, and that's going to be just foul. Down to Kaylee Gravdish at first base. Now Isabel Lux going to deliver the 0-2 pitch once more. Swung on, popped up down the first base line. Easily caught there. Nice job by Kaylee Gravdish. And now one down. And it's going to be number 11, Peyton Reverts, up to bat now. And Reverts in the second inning popped up to the second baseman. First pitch called strike one after no offer from Reverts. And the pitch now. And popped up again to first base. Caught once more by Kaylee Gravdish. That one was a little bit in foul territory, but Gravdish says no problem there. As she collects her second put out here. Now Lily Henderson, the designated player, swings and grounds it to third base. Going to be a fair ball over to first. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Go the Harris Lake Park Wolves after a 5-3 put out. So it's going to be no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left on base. 1, 2, 3. The side is retired in order as MMCRU looking mighty fine here to begin the bottom of the fourth. Currently up by 3 runs, 7-4. And we're going to take a short commercial break, but we'll be back with Cherokee Regional Medical Center's presentation of MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
And welcome back here, folks, to the bottom of the fourth inning.
First up for the Royals, number 14, Gracie Schrader.
And it's going to be Gracie Schrader first up for the Royals. She was also the first up last inning as she ground out to second base. And now she's going to pop one up to right field. And it's going to fall for a single. Gracie Schrader. Seventh hit of the night for MMCRU. Schrader finds herself on first base with a great leadoff at bat. Now it's going to be Tenniger.
Next up, number 1, Tia Tenniger.
And Tia Tenniger now up to bat. The pitch. And no offer. And it's going to be a ball in the dirt. So quite easily Schrader's going to advance to second base on the pass ball. And it's a 1-0 count now for Tenniger. The 1-0 pitch from Nix. Tenniger tries to get it down. Can't do it. Misses at it, but it's going to be another pass ball. So Schrader advances to third base on that one. And now counts 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Tenniger squares around but pulls back. Popped up. And almost catchable from us here in the makeshift broadcast table here just outside of play. But bouncing just outside of our range. So 2-2 now is the count. And no outs. And now that's going to be ball number 3 to Tenniger. So a full count. No outs. Runner on third base. And the pitch from Nix to Tenniger. Swing to shortstop, and almost does get under the glove. So that's going to be an error on the shortstop. First error of the game for Harris Lake Park. And it is going to score a run for MMCRU. And now after the low pitch and pass ball, easily going to second base is Tenniger. And now it's a 1-0 count for Mike and Yude up to bat now with a runner on second base. And that pitch is going to be called strike one, so counts now 1-1. And Mike and Yude squares the bunt rather early, puts it down, and it's a good one right back to the pitcher. Quickly thrown over, and it's a errant throw. Mike and Yude going to advance to second base. And so that's going to be another error, this time on the pitcher. Second consecutive error there. Scores now 9-4. And now Mike and Yude stands on second, so that's going to bring the pitcher Isabel Richardson up to bat. And she's going to have an opportunity with no outs and a runner on second base. Now Richardson ready to receive her first pitch. And she swings, fouls it off to right field and out of play. That's going to be a foul ball and strike number one. And the pitch now to Richardson. Called strike number two. Counts now 0-2 to Richardson. And right now, Richardson is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Swing and to third base, over to first, and is going to be out on the play, but Mike and Yude going to advance to third on the throw. So Richardson doing her job. Going to be the first out of this inning. Now Aaliyah Lux going to be up to bat with one down and a runner on third base. And the pitch to Lux. She puts it down. Nice bunt. And no chance there as a bunt single there from Aaliyah Lux. That's her second bunt single as she's now 2 for 3 with 2 bunt singles and a strikeout swinging.
Next up, number 44, Brianna Stein.
And Mike and Yude was forced to just kind of stay at third there. So it's going to be a Aaliyah Lux bunt single. Now runners at first and third. Top of the lineup now with Brianna Staub up to bat. Staub is currently 1 for 2 with a single, a pop out to third, and a walk. Coming home, Mike and you at high pitch, and in there. And now Aaliyah Lux is going to stop at second base, but Mike and you again going to score on a wild pitch. And with one down and the count being 1-0, runner on second base scores 10-4. Now a 2-0 is the count to Staub. The 3-0 pitch, ball 4. And that's going to be a walk there for Brianna Staub. Now runners on first and second with one down, and Cassie Weiler going to come to the dish. She currently has 3 walks on the day and has scored a run stranded at second base twice. Weiler takes another ball. And count's going to be 1-0 with one down, runners at first and second. And the pitch from Nix to Weiler. Weiler rounds to bunt and is going to offer at it and foul it off. Counts now 1-1. And the pitch, swing and a miss from Weiler. Counts now 1-2 with one down, runners on first and second for Weiler. And swung on, popped up on the infield. And that's going to be out number 2. Now Kaylee Gravnish going to be the next batter. She is 0 for 2 with a walk and a ground out and a strikeout. First pitch to Gravnish is right down the tube, strike 1. And the pitch now. Another strike. And that's going to be the first ball of this at-bat. Counts 1-2 now. Now popped up and caught by the third baseman. That's going to be the third out. So after 4 full innings, the score is 10-4. And after the bottom of the fourth, it was MMCRU scoring 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error from Harris Lake Park, and leaving 2 runners stranded on base. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with your top of the 5th inning. Fuller Digital Solutions and Cherokee Regional Medical Center presents MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with Land O'Lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
and crushed.
Be a leadoff single. Next up, number 5, Addison Hidma.
And that was a leadoff single there for Rahe. And now Hidma. And runner goes to second. And in there, a great slide there from Rahe. Slid right around the tag and picks up her second stolen base of the night. As counts 1-0 on Hidma. The pitch from Richardson to Hidma. And ball number 2. Counts now 2-0. The pitch is high. And now 3-0 is the count. MMCRU looking to shut the door here on Harris Lake Park, but now 3-0, runner on second and no outs. That's going to be a walk, so now runner on first and second to lead off the inning is not what you want there if you are a fan of MMCRU. Now Brooke Nix, the pitcher and 3-hole hitter, going to try her luck as she's currently 1 for 2 with a single and a pop out to the catcher. The pitch, that's going to be a called strike 1, and throw down to third. It's going to be safe. So runners are going to advance to second and third on the double steal. And Nix is down 0-1. So Brooke Nix going to try to get a couple RBIs here, and she swings and misses. Counts now 0-2 on Nix. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's going to be the first out of this inning.
Next up, number 8.
And that's actually also the first strikeout of the game for Richardson as well. Now Gunderson going to be up to bat, and that's going to be a ball number 1. Again, 1 down, runners at second and third as Grace Gunderson is up to bat for Harris Lake Park. The pitch, 1-0 from Richardson. Swung on and fouled off her own leg there. That had to hurt. 1-1 now to count. And the pitch from Richardson. And it's going to be low and in the dirt. But a great job by Bree Staub there to kind of keep it in front of her there and saving a potential run from scoring. Count now 2-1 with 1 down. And the pitch now is low and in the dirt. Great job again there by Staub. Counts now 3-1 to Gunderson. And after a 3-1 count, it's going to be another pop-up to the first baseman. That's going to be the second out. So a great pitch there by Richardson. Just keeps throwing strikes and keeps letting her defense give her some help here. First pitch was a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. As now Gilmore, the count 1-2 with 2 down. Runners on second and third. Isabel Richardson looking to get out of this inning unscathed for the Royals. The pitch. Swing, foul ball. And again, Richardson just doing a great job of throwing strikes and letting her defense help her kind of behind her. And the pitch from Richardson. It's going to be a ball low. And it counts now 2-2 with 2 down. Runners on second and third. 10-4 ball game. The pitch. Swung on, popped up around third base, and called off by Micah Neude. And Micah Neude going to make the third out of this inning. And unscathed, the Royals make it out. They allowed no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base for Harris Lake Park. We'll take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the 5th inning.
So we welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
Instructors here are amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's.
And welcome back here, folks, to Cleghorn, as we're going to begin the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Royals is going to be Chloe Olish, the third baseman, and a new pitcher for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. It's going to be the former shortstop for the Wolves, and that's going to be Rahe. She's going to come into pitch, and then Nix is going to go to shortstop. So just a straight switch between pitcher and shortstop, the 1 and 6 positions. And now to start things off, 2-0 to Chloe Olish. Swung on, fouled off. So now 2-1 is going to be the count to Olish. And so far, Olish right now 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. And when she did walk, she came around to score one of those runs. So now a 3-0 count. Excuse me, 3-1 count. As Olish looking to get things started here for the Royals. And fouled off once more. Count is now 3-2 with no down. And a pitch from Rahe to Olish. Swung on, and a single right past the outstretched glove of the second baseman. And that's a great leadoff single for Olish. And now Schrader going to come up to bat. She's currently 2 for 3 with 2 singles, and also had a run scored as well as a ground out to second base. So she looking to continue her good night as she begins to offer, but then pulls it back at the last moment. So it's going to be a 1-0 count to Schrader. And the 1-0 count from Rahe. Schrader swung on, missed. Counts now 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch to Schrader. Just a bit high. Counts now 2-1. And the pitch to Schrader is going to be high once again. So now a 3-1 count to the second baseman. And the pitch now. Swung on and right off the glove of the shortstop. But that was an absolute rocket. I'm going to score that one. A nice single on a line drive by Schrader. And now she is 3 for 4 on the day, is Schrader. Now runners at first and second. No outs. As coming up next is going to be Tia Tenniger. And Tia is currently 1 for 3. She has a single, reached on an error, and popped out foul to the first baseman. But the 2 times she did reach base, she did come around to score 2 very, very important runs. So now starting 0-1. The pitch. Swung on, missed again, 0-2. But it's going to be a pass ball. That runners are going to advance to second and third now. So an 0-2 count to Tia Tenniger. She's going to switch over now to the left-handed batter's box with 2 strikes and going to try her luck. The pitch from Rhea. And just caught the inside edge. And so that is going to be a called strike 3 looking. And so that is the first out of this inning. So with 1 down here. And Micah Nude now going to step up to at bat. And Hude's going to take a ball 1. This is her 4th time at the plate. And she is currently 2 for 3 with 2 singles and reach on an error. She came around to score 3 times. And ball low. Not offered at by Mike and Yude. So now it's going to be 2-0 count with 1 down. Runners at second, third for the senior shortstop. And pulled the bunt back. So thought she was going to bunt, pulled it back, and then ended up hitting a ground out, but is going to get credited with the RBI. And also advancing the runner to third. So great job there by Yude, but now 2 gone in the inning. And runner at third base. Now 11-4 is the score. Richardson now up to bat. And Richardson, this is her 4th time up to bat. She's currently 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a ground out to third, and a walk. Swung on, popped to right field, and easily handled there by the right fielder. So that's going to end the inning, and it's going to be 1 run scored on 2 hits, and also no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the top of the 6th inning coming up next.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
And welcome back, folks, as we are now to the top of the 6th inning. The score is in favor of the home MMCRU Royals, currently 11-4.
First up for the Wolves, number 2, Kendo Niemeyer.
Now up to bat for the Harris Lake Park Wolves, it's going to be Kendall Niemeyer. She's currently 0 for 2 with a ground out and a pop out. And that first pitch came from Richardson in the form of a ball just outside for Niemeyer. And now Niemeyer gets it down, and it's going to go to the pitcher, and Great job by the second baseman to cover. So that is going to start things off with a 1-4 putout for the first out of this one. And a great play there by the pitcher. Richardson fielding her own position and getting that first out of the inning. Now Kruger going to be up to bat. She's 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. Swung on to second base, and that's going to be a hit for Kruger on the first pitch.
That'll be a base hit.
And Kruger's going to make her way to first base after a nice hit. Now Peyton Reverts is going to be the next batter. She's 0 for 2 with a pop out to second and a pop out in foul territory to first. She swings and gets a hit. Nice job there. And another very, very first pitch. Nice hit there up the middle.
That'll be a base hit.
And now just like that, runners on first and second with only one out. And now Lily Henderson going to be the batter. She's 0 for 2 with a pop out to shortstop and a ground out to third base. The pitch from Richardson. It's going to be low, but a good block there by Staub. Count is going to be 1-0 to Henderson, the designated player, batting for the right fielder, Rankin. The pitch from Richardson. Swung on, missed. Count is now 1-1. And the pitch now from Richardson. And that's going to be ball number 2. Counts now 2-1 on Lily Henderson. With one down, runner at first and second. The pitch from Richardson. Swung on, popped up, and it looks like it's going to go into foul territory and is. And takes a high bounce on the concrete out here in foul territory. As count is now 2-2 on Lily Henderson. Swung on and pulled foul. As Henderson's going to stay alive. And a 2-2 pitch is in the dirt, so now a full count. 3-2 with one down and runners on first and second. Let's see if Richardson can do what she's been doing and throw another strike here. The pitch, swung on and foul tipped. She did just that. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that just the second strikeout of the game for Richardson, as Sydney Rahe going to be the next batter. And that one in the dirt gets past the catcher. And with two down, runners now advance to second and third. And now with runners at second, third, and two down, smart play by head coach Kelly Teninger, and she is going to go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff Rahe, as Rahe has had a very successful night, currently 3 for 3. So very, very smart decision there. And now a pop-up with two down. And Micah Nude's going to take care of that one for the third out. And so after the top of the sixth inning, it was no runs on one hit, and it ends up being 3 left on base with no errors. We're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be back with the bottom of the sixth inning coming up next.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of MMCRU Royal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
And welcome back here, folks, as we are going to begin the bottom of the 6th inning. Current score 11-4 in favor of MMCRU. As they're going to begin this at-bat, Aaliyah Lux is going to be first up, the 9-hole hitter. And she's going to ground one to third, fielded nicely, tossed over to first. And that's going to be the first out of the inning, a 5-3 putout on the first pitch of the inning. And one down, but a great job by Lux of just putting something in play there. Up to that point, she was 2 for 3, so now she's going to more than likely end her night 2 for 4 with 2 singles, a run scored, a strikeout, and a ground out to third. Now that pitch to the leadoff Staub is going to be a called strike 1. Counts now 0-1 to Bree Staub. The pitch, and swung on, fouled, almost hit her on-deck batting teammate there. So now 0-2 is the count to Staub. And the pitch now to Brianna Staub is going to be low and in the dirt. So count is now 1-2. And the pitch now. And an absolute firecracker of a swing. And rolled just to the base of my car. I'm glad that wasn't a few feet higher. Otherwise, might have had to get a new windshield courtesy there of Bree Staub. Now she pulls one down third base, fielded by the third baseman, thrown over to first, and pulled off the base. So it's going to be a single for Bree Staub, as she's going to find herself at first base. And throw down to second. Nobody's there, so heads up base running. Staub cruising into third base. Great job there by Bree Staub. She has a stolen base and then advanced on the throwing error. So now Bree Staub finds herself at third base and a bunt. She gets it down, and that's going to be... And then scoring at home plate is Bree Staub. And a little bit of an argument there, as coach believed that that first baseman was in the base runner, kind of blocking their way for the base runner. But as they say, the field belongs to the fielder. So regardless, she was kind of in the way there, but regardless, still an out. So going to be 2 outs. And scores now 12-4 with no one on base. Counts now 1-0 to Kaylee Gravnish. And now 1-1 to Gravnish. And that's going to be ball number 2. Counts now 2-1. And the pitch now. And that's going to be called strike 2 on Gravnish. Count now 2-2 with 2 down. Kaylee Gravnish up to this point is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a pop out to the third baseman, and a ground out to first base. She now kind of half swung at that one, tried to pull back, it looked like, just ahead of it, but managed to get contact with it to survive another pitch. So she fouls that one off to the third base side. Now Gravnish ready to go once more. The pitch. That's going to be high. Count is now full on Gravnish. And the full count delivery. Swung on and grounded to the second baseman. Thrown over to first. And that is going to be out number 3. So it ended up being 1 run scored on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. So we're going to be back after a short commercial break with your final inning of play with the top of the 7th coming up next.
Our students are very prepared to take care of patients at clinical and within the simulation department. They're also very prepared once they've graduated to go out as a novice nurse and take care of patients within their employment.
In the end, it takes all of us to help our communities out, and whether that's on a volunteer basis or on a career field, our communities need you as an EMT or a paramedic, and you can get started with that path right here at NCC right now.
And welcome back here, folks, as we are now at the top of the 7th and final inning. And whether it goes the full inning is definitely up to Harris Lake Park here, as they are currently trailing by those 8 runs, 12-4. And so if they're not able to get back up to 12, they are going to be losing this game. So we'll see if Isabel, the pitcher here for MMCRU, Isabel Richardson, can finish out this complete game. And first pitch is going to be high with a ball number 1. And the batter right now is going to be Nix, the shortstop. And she pops it up down the first base line. And that's going to be a pop foul to the first baseman. And that's going to be the first out of this top of the 7th inning. Now up to bat, it's going to be Gracie Gunderson. She's the 4-hole hitter. So what Richardson has here is really 3, 4, 5. So she got the 3-hole hitter. Now going to try the power hitter, Gunderson. First pitch is going to be up and away for a ball 1. So 1 down and 1 ball now to Grace Gunderson. The pitch from Richardson. Swung on and blasted right back where it came from and past the center fielder. So it's going to be a nice single. And then it's going to be advancing to third base on an error from the center fielder. As a nice single there for Claire Gunderson.
That'll be a base hit for Gracie. Next up, number 10, Maddie Gilmore.
And so now with 1 down, it's going to be Maddie Gilmore up to bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And Gilmore has a runner on third with 1 down. Currently down by 8 runs. And the pitch now from Isabel Richardson is high and outside for the first ball of this AB. Counts now 1-1 with 1 down. And so far today, as we take a look at Gilmore's stat line, she's 0 for 3. She reached on base on a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning, but other than that, 2 pop-outs, both to shortstop. Now 2-1 is the count to Maddie Gilmore. Isabel Richardson to pitch. And high and outside to Gilmore once more. So now 3-1 is the count. Richardson only needs 2 more outs here. And a lot of cushion to work with, courtesy of the MMCRU Royals bats tonight. Swing and a miss. Now a full count to Madison Gilmore. And a 3-2 count with 1 down and a runner on third base here in a last chance inning for Harris Lake Park. The pitch. Swung on, blasted to left center field, and tracking, home run. And that was an absolute blast from Harris Lake Park. And wow, that is now going to bring the score to 12-6. As Madison Gilmore, she is the 5-hole hitter, and she is going to get credit for the 2 RBI, 2-run homer.
Now batting number 2, Kendall Niemeyer.
And now up to bat, it's going to be number 2, Kendall Niemeyer. And first pitch from Richardson is going to be down low, ball 1. Pitch from Richardson. And grounded to third base. Chloe Olish over to first, and too low. It gets by the first baseman. And so that's going to be another error for MMCRU, unfortunately. Not able to get the second out. So that's going to be an error on the third baseman there on the low throw. And advancing to second base is going to be the base runner Niemeyer. So now it's going to be Kruger up to bat with 2 runs so far scored in this inning, 1 down, and a runner on second base. So far, Kruger tonight, she is 1 for 3 with a single, and then also a pop out to first base, line out to shortstop. So looking to even her batting average tonight at an even 500. As head coach Kelly Tenninger out there talking to her squad. And I'm sure kind of talking to them about, telling them that, hey guys, we can finish this. Let's put this away right here, right now. Let's not leave it up to question. And then a team break there on the circle. We're ready to play once more. So as it stands now, there's a runner on second with 1 down. And it's going to be Kruger up to bat. She's currently 1 for 3 on the night. And the pitch from Isabel Richardson is low, blocked in the dirt by Staub. Now 1-0 count. The pitch to Kruger. Swung on and fielded by Yude. Over to first, now over to third. And a safe call, but then changed to out, so it's going to be a double play. What a way to end this one. And that's going to be it. A final score of 12-6 in favor of MMCRU. What a fantastic game for the Royals and also for Harris Lake Park. So now Harris Lake Park going to advance to a record of 1-5, and MMCRU now going to get their 3rd win on the season, and now with a 3-2 record. And a final here in Cleghorn, 12-6. They're going to get a conference win out of the deal here. And of course, you have been watching Cherokee Regional Medical Center's presentation of MMCRU versus Harris Lake Park Varsity Softball. I'm Caleb Claycamp. Have a good night.